let's talk about the PB Lawrence Stakes. It's the feature of the meeting, 1400 metre Group 2 weight for age contest. I just popped on X or Twitter and just spoke about Mystic Journey, that fantastic PB Lawrence that she won after an Australian Guineas and All-Star Mile double. She went into Cox Plate favouritism after that race, I think, but obviously that didn't come to fruition. Lee Gracieux got in the way.
Nice
One of the
horse.
great Cox Plate winners. But let's talk about this year's event. Private Eye obviously missed last week with the abandonment, but got scratched early anyway because of the track. Evaporate returns. Sepples returns, which is an interesting horse I'd like to talk about. But let's start off with the speed, Tommy. You've got Here to Shock leading.
Yes, definitely. He looks like the stablemates control the race. I think if Evaporate gets the suck run in behind, Here to Shock. Nash, key to Private Eye, Liam. I think this horse, and I've harped on this on a few shows. The tactics on Private Eye in the past, they've mixed them. They've gone back when I think they should have gone forwards. But Nash, I think, knows this horse well now, and they won't be far away. I wouldn't be surprised if they roll forward on Private Eye. So, Here to Shock leads, so I won't go too hard. 10 of the last 11 winners, I believe, have been first up at this race, Liam. So there's one for you. Who do you like, mate?
Well, you've got plenty to choose from if you're talking about first up.
Yeah.
Of the 11 in the field, 9 of them are first up, coming up with their first run of the preparation. Even Private Eye is a long way between runs. And Yellow Sam is the lone one out there who I think is a little bit outclassed in this field. But it's going to be a fascinating run. As you say, I think Here to Shock comes across. Evaporate gets in behind. Of all the Waller runners here that are first up, I think Moira was the one that showed the most intent at the trials. Started reasonably short in a Doncaster. So there's plenty of talent there. I think that's the horse that I'll be looking to follow out of this race as well, of the ones that probably don't have a winning chance here. But I just think there's a very good chance that Evaporate is a bit of a freak of a horse. I think the Carbine Club win over the mile last prep was impressive. That was a career peak rating. Went over to New Zealand, came back, did everything right, and then has that great tactical versatility where if things don't go its way early, it can come over the top and run over them as well. So love that sort of a setup. Here to Shock is a horse that is perennially underrated and just continues to produce terrific ratings. So it's a horse that I love to find because it does everything right, sits in front and kicks, and it runs out a really strong 1400. So they're the two that I want to be with here. Tommy, so you've got a very soft spot for Sepals, obviously with Cliff Brown stable. How's the report there?
Yeah, going well. Trials have been really good, really promising. Horses going really well. I want to see him do it against these horses now. He's obviously, I don't know that 3-year-old kind of 1600 metre form is good until we see it. Now, this horse has produced some brilliant ratings. He was very good last time we saw him and copped a pretty bad ride, if I'm honest. Went way too far back, and his work's been good. Cliff's really happy with him. So, no reason, if you like Sepples, I won't talk you out of Sepples, but I just think this is a tough race. There's some genuine, very good, honest horses, Private Eye, Evaporate, and Here to Shock. I think one of them will win. I like backing leaders here, Carl, this track and trip. Now, Here to Shock will lead, controls the tempo, but scared of Evaporate getting off its back. So, if I'm betting right now, I'll probably take Here to Shock at the price, but very tricky race for me.
Love it, guys. I think this is another one where we're going to have to look at the market late just to see what's happening. But Miles also keen to play in this race, Tom?
Yeah, we'll save his stuff for the hamburger a bit later in the show,
Yep.
Carl. Let's do that.
All right. Well,
Little
we'll leave it there. That's a bit of a teaser for what's coming in the show. But we'll have a quick break. And off the back of the break, we are going to look at Rosehill and some footy stuff.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.